Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to do a reading for January 2026, and this is going to be specifically for those who have their sun, moon, rising and Venus in the sign of Aries. So let us see what are some of the messages that are meant to find you. Okay, so this is going to be a quick look into what January 2026 might look for people who have their sun, moon, ascendant, and Venus in the sign of Aries. Okay, so let's begin. Looks like a very stubborn energy. So let's do the shuffling once again. Okay. Six. Okay, let me see what all have I got. So at the bottom of the deck there is the King of Pentacles. Okay. So Aries, I see that in Jan 2026 things are going to move very slow for you. Okay, but let's see how the other cards are going to fall out for you. Okay, one, two. Okay, so Aries, Jan may not be a very good start for you. It looks like you may find it very difficult to let go of your past, and this could have to do with an old love or a friend or a relative, or it also looks to me like you may realize in Jan 2026 Aries, you may realize that there are a lot of things in your life that did not grow. Okay, and they are not meant to grow. So somewhere I feel that you may feel a little heartbroken, or you may feel that whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying, this relationship, this job, or this progress is certainly not happening and it's not growing very clearly, because it looks like the situation in which you are has a lifespan. Okay, so whatever situation you are in right now, in January you will realize that it's not growing for you, and this may make you feel a little bit sad, but you will also realize that there are things in your life that you need to focus on and which will grow, but you haven't focused on those things because you have been focusing on things that are short lived and things that don't really need your attention. So my guidance to the Aries ascendant would be is to now focus on those things that are going to stay in your life for long. So let's say if you are in a connection or in a job that you think is not growing, is not going to give you anything, or has not given you anything, it's time to let it go. Okay, because you will realize that in January that you have put your energy in the wrong place, and Jan 2026 is going to be like a very big awakening for you. Okay, let's see what more messages do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Jan 2026, what does Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus need to know about Jan 2026? what does Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus need to know about Jan 2026? I got the King of Pentacles, so I felt that yes, Jan 2026 is going to grow really slow for you. Okay. Wow. Now, what more do we see? So, firstly, I am seeing that Aries, um, you need to bring your attention to things that need a lot of ordering. I feel that in your life, a lot of things are scattered and they need a lot of ordering. Okay, and this has to start with cleaning your home. I don't know why I felt that, but people who have people, Aries people specifically, it looks like in Jan 2026 you are going to declutter a lot of things and bring some structure, specifically in your home environment. Could be that you may very seriously start looking for a new home, or could be that you may renovate your existing home. I don't know why I'm getting this home thing again and again, but yeah, a lot of structure needs to come. And also I feel that you need to bring in a lot of compassion along with that. So structure is important, but along with the structure, like along with the masculine energy, you also need softness in your life. So which means that in January 2026 you are going to find a lot of courage to move away from situations. And once you move away, these a lot of things in your life are going to fall in place. I think that there is a very long due celebration that is going to come through in Jan 2026, but that will only come after you realize that certain things need to be cut off. I also feel that you may have a very open discussion, a very mature discussion with somebody, and maybe after that discussion you may see some kind of changes, but it's less likely. And I think this conversation that you're going to have with this person, um, this could be a person who you have met at your workplace, or it could also be somebody from your childhood. I feel that you are going to take some solid actions to improve the situation, because all this while this has not worked for you, and now you are showing a lot of strength for yourself, and the strength over here will be to choose yourself. Okay, so I feel that it will require a lot of strength for you to show compassion towards yourself, and you should show, because I think that you don't put yourself first, you always put other people's need first, and that needs to stop. It does not mean that you don't value people. You need to value people, but you need to first value your own well-being, your own choices, your own you deserve your own compassion. Okay, that's what the strength card is saying, that you may have a mature conversation with somebody, but it should come from a place where you are not demeaning the opposite person, but you are very clear about your boundaries with that person. Okay, let's see what more messages do we have. Let's see if there are any career messages that are coming for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the sign of Aries. Okay, what does Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus need to know about January 2026? What does Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus need to know about January 2026? Let's see. What more messages do we have? Yeah. This is going to take a lot of courage, guys. Everywhere you see all the cards, here also there is some movement happening, right? So yes, you will move forward and you are going to get what you want from this connection, only and only if you take the courage to show compassion, and you need to set very good boundaries. Okay, I see that whatever conversation you may have with this person, you are going to move ahead. This may not be a very difficult thing. You may have to let go of a lot of things. There may be fights, there may be arguments, but you will have to take the courage to move ahead. And I also see that once you do this, your efforts are going to be recognized. Okay, and some of you over here are expecting some kind of movement in your career, and it's not moving as per the way you want, but it will move, and eventually people are going to recognize what you're doing. And I don't see any rewards, but definitely the visibility is going to come, your work is going to be visible. And I think this is what you want people to see your work, you want people to recognize you, value you. And also I feel that after this entire thing, after you cut down on those relationships, on those situations that are no longer growing, you will find growth in your life, you will move towards something better, you are going to be happy. Okay, a very long due wish is going to be fulfilled, is what I can see for you. Okay, so Aries, it's time to set boundaries and cut off things that are no longer growing and move ahead, because once you move ahead, you will see a lot of recognition coming for yourself. Okay, so that's about it for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And do let me know if the reading resonates with you and if these things come true for you. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.